You think Las Vegas was built to entertain you. It wasn't. It was built to control you. Las Vegas isn't a city. It's a machine made of sound, light, and probability, an environment so perfectly engineered that it can bend time, erase fatigue, and keep you spending long after your brain tells you to stop. Every surface, every light, every scent is there for one single reason: to keep you believing in the illusion of winning. The Las Vegas Strip wasn't designed by artists or architects. It was crafted by psychologists and acousticians. The dings and chimes of slot machines aren't random. They hit the exact frequencies that trigger dopamine release in the human brain, the same chemical reward you get from a hug or a favorite meal. The carpets aren't just gaudy. Their chaotic, swirling patterns are intentionally disorienting, designed to make you look up towards the flashing machines and glowing signs, not towards the exits. Look around, you won't find clocks. You won't find windows showing the time of day. The very air you breathe is often enriched with extra oxygen and subtle scents, all to make you feel more alert, more awake, even at 3 in the morning. Every single one of your senses is being manipulated, but it all feels like your choice. And that is the brilliance of the illusion: control disguised as freedom. Las Vegas burns more electricity per square mile than any other city on Earth. But this isn't just waste. It's the most sophisticated advertising system ever created. Every single light bulb is like a neuron in a giant, collective brain built to think one thought: spend. You see the Bellagio fountains dance? That's a $50 million choreographed spectacle designed to trigger an emotional response, to make you feel that what you're seeing is a sign of approval, a celebration of your presence. The iconic neon signs are the ancient ancestors of today's social media algorithms. Their purpose is simple: capture your attention, then sell that attention to the highest bidder, which is always the house. The casinos aren't really competing with each other for your money, they're competing for minutes of your belief. The longer they can make you believe in the possibility of a big win, the richer they become. You see a new $10 billion resort rise from the desert floor and you think, wow, what an incredible investment. But the real illusion isn't the hotel itself, it's the financing behind it. Each new tower, each sprawling complex, is built on a mountain of leveraged debt, and that debt must be repaid. By whom? By you, the tourist. Your show ticket, your overpriced drink, your hotel room, every dollar you spend is paying the interest on loans that fund the very fantasy you're re-experiencing. Every small win you think you've earned was already calculated into the mortgage for the next glittering tower. It's not gambling. It's crowdfunded architecture where the investors never see a return, and now the illusion has gone wireless. The machine is evolving. Modern slot machines aren't just mechanical reels anymore. They're sophisticated data collection terminals. They can use facial recognition to track your emotional state. They monitor your drink orders, the direction of your gaze, even your walking speed as you move through the casino floor. All of this feeds into powerful AI systems that can predict, with terrifying accuracy, the moment you're about to get tired and leave. And just before you decide to cash out, something coincidentally happens. A machine nearby erupts in a mini jackpot, a flurry of lights and sounds. That jolt of excitement, that near-miss feeling, gives you another hit of dopamine. Does that pattern sound familiar? It's the exact same psychological loop used by social media apps to keep you scrolling. Las Vegas isn't fighting the internet for your attention. It has become the internet, just built with concrete, steel, and millions of LEDs. Economists have a term for what Las Vegas generates: synthetic prosperity. The city produces almost nothing tangible. It doesn't manufacture goods or export resources. It sells a perception of wealth, of success, of a temporary escape from your real life. The Mirage volcano, the Venetian canals, the Eiffel Tower replica, these aren't just attractions. They are powerful metaphors for the dream of endless fun, of never getting old, of living a life without consequences. But dreams are expensive. The entire system is fragile, built on a single, crucial foundation: belief. The moment people stop believing in the dream, the moment they see the illusion for what it is, the whole thing risks collapse. That's why the city has to constantly reinvent itself, moving faster than reality can catch up. It went from the gambling capital to the concert capital, then the sports capital, and now it's positioning itself as a metaverse hub. The software of the illusion is always updating to stay one step ahead of you. But what is the human cost of maintaining this fantasy? Behind every dazzling light show is a worker pulling a double shift. Behind every opulent luxury suite is a network of service tunnels that never see the light of day. Over 40,000 people in this city live one paycheck away from eviction, all while serving champagne and delicacies to billionaires. To maintain its clean, polished image, Vegas hides its labor force underground literally. The illusion only appears spotless because someone you'll never see is constantly scrubbing the mirror. Every empire built on an illusion eventually collides with an unavoidable wall: truth. Reality doesn't negotiate. The dwindling water supply from Lake Mead, the soaring desert heat, the rising cost of living, the sheer exhaustion of its workforce, these are problems that can't be covered up with more neon. Vegas can automate its dealers, replace its live performers with holograms, even stream the entire casino experience directly to your headset. But it cannot trick the desert forever. Sooner or later, the lights on the strip will flicker. Not because of a power failure, but because of a belief failure. The next time you stand on that famous boulevard and see the city's glow reflected on the clouds above, remember what you're really looking at. It isn't just light. It's a signal, a massive heartbeat pulsing out into the night, desperately proclaiming, "We're still here." But if you listen closely, underneath the noise and the music, you can hear another voice, a quiet whisper carried on the desert wind. For now. This was Body Advantages, exploring the systems built to make us believe. If this story opened your eyes, hit that like button, subscribe, and join us for our next investigation. Because in the desert, every illusion eventually runs out of water.